Hi, I'm Julia Kennedy and I'm President of Canadian Business College. Join us in conversations to understand how we can help you find a new career and success in your life.
I'm Alan Dale from Gale Force Winds, and I want to tell you, I'm having a great day here in Mississauga, Ontario, talking to the good people here at the Canadian Business College. Really, a lot of good things happening here. A lot of good stories are coming out, really making an impact, not only on the students that come through here, but on the broader community. Why don't you introduce yourself, tell us what you do here.
Yeah, Alan, so my name is Patrick. I'm the Director of Marketing at Canadian Business College. And I get to see a lot of these success stories come through from students who've completed their program. I get to see so many individual journeys, so many unique journeys from all of our students. And honestly, it runs the gamut in terms of, backgrounds, professionally, culturally, but also the, previous professions that they had. We have some people who maybe look to upskill, so they come here, update their education a little bit. We also get people who do a complete 180, right? So we have people who work, in grocery stores and airports and say, you know what, I want to be a full stack software developer. So they come here, they get the skills, and honestly, it's those stories that I love because it's not an easy decision, right? To decide that, you know what, I could stick with this career that I'm in, but I would rather take a chance with something that I know nothing about, dive into that and see what happens because there's potential there. So they're chasing a goal. They've got determination, they've got that dream, and they come to us because we promise, and I like to think we deliver, a quality education that gets people hired. So as the marketing director, it is so inspiring. Maybe no more so than at graduation when I get to actually meet them.
Tell me about it. Tell me about graduation.
Graduation, okay, I won't lie. I get emotional at graduation. Yeah. I get emotional watching our YouTube videos about graduation. Because I like to work behind the scenes. I like to push students into the limelight. I like to focus on their successes. And so I sit back. I let the students' success do the talking. At graduation, it kind of reminds me why I do this. I see people go up on stage, get their diploma. I see, if you didn't believe me that I get emotional.
No, it's fair. I mean, it's an emotional thing.
Yeah, I see people go up on stage, and then I look and I see their family stand up and cheer them, and I just think that's why they're doing this. And just think how proud they must be to be getting that diploma, how proud their family must be. Yeah. And I get to see this, 200 times, all these families rushing up to the stage to take pictures, before the event, just sort of like gathering around and getting photo ops and getting them flowers and, teddy bears and all that. And no, it's really special.
A very courageous thing to do, right? You pointed it out right at the beginning of the conversation. Hard decision, right, to make a shift in your career.
Absolutely.
Coming from backgrounds that we don't know about, or that we can only imagine in many cases, and they arrive at your doorstep here, and you're part of changing their journey, but to see that at the other end, right?
Yeah, so I tend to be at the forefront of kind of that messaging, right, those promises. We do, offer a good sort of focused education, right? We tend to focus on skills that the industry is looking for, right? So we build up programs around this. So I tend to know all of that going in, right? I know what our school offers, I know what we can do, but I don't always get to see the full journey of that student, right? Yeah. So I know what we offer, I know what the outcome is, but I don't always see the journey or the results. So when I'm at graduation, I see the results in front of me, and people will tell me that just all the people they met along the way, from their academic advisors, from their financial aid, from their instructors, and they had such great relationships with these people, and so inspiring. And I love hearing about all that. I love just seeing the faces. You just see people light up at grad when they go up on stage.
Yeah. You found yourself, Patrick, in your sweet spot, man. You're telling great stories, and you're the marketing guy. It must feel great.
Yeah, honestly, it's and this is why I'm kind of I love to be the guy to like bring these to the forefront. On camera, yeah, the jury's still out whether I can manage that, but the behind the scenes stuff where I get to collect these stories, and then for marketing purposes, I get to say, hey world, guess what? We had Debbie, who absolutely killed it in business management, and look where she is now, look what you can do. And I love the idea of reaching out to new students. Like we have a weekly orientation where we welcome new students, give them the lay of the land, give them kind of an overview of what to expect in the course, and then I kind of hop on and do my thing, let them know about kind of our social media channels, but it also gives me an opportunity to kind of remind them, why they're doing this. Basically congratulate them on that first step. It's like you're saying, it's the hardest thing. Once you get going in school, yeah, it's a matter of diligence and kind of building good habits. But when you're just starting out, to make that decision to be like, okay, well, I have a job that pays, but you know what? It's not that fulfilling, or it's not going to lead to job security in the next 5 to 10 years. So they say, I'm going to take a chance on this. So that's where like our team has to step up. We have to come through on those nice promises that I deliver in the marketing messaging, and we do. And at the end of the year, we get to see that. And yeah, like I said, at orientation, I get to remind people that this is why they're doing it. I get to show off all the stories that I've collected on our social media channels, on our YouTube, and say, guys, the reason for doing this, this is the result. Like, this is the outcome. You don't have to imagine what it's like. We can show you students who are just like you, who made a tough decision, took that journey. This is where they are now. This is what they have to say. So it's a really great spot to be kind of the story. I don't want to say storyteller. I don't tell the stories. I share the stories.
Yeah, you just do. That's a great way to put it. Patrick, what I loved about that whole conversation was your ability to truly recognize that these people are making a big step in their life, and you thank them right at the beginning, and then their graduation thanks you at the end. It's a beautiful sort of to and from, isn't it? Yeah. Graduation, it just reminds me and reinforces, the idea why I'm here. And honestly, it's just so great just watching people wave to their families in the crowd, and it's rare. And sometimes you get focused on your work. I think about like, how am I going to push the school further into the limelight? How am I going to get this messaging out? Marketing initiatives work, right? And then when I get to grad, I see, oh, this is why I do it. Right.
It's not just to collect a paycheck. It's not just because I enjoy marketing and I'm good at it. It's for these people and these moments and these people starting this crazy new journey. Well, I mean, finishing it off in some respects, but also starting kind of this new career path.
Patrick, thanks very much for your perspective, and thank you for your conversation. Thank you for what you do. You clearly are moved by your work, and life can't be any better than that. Appreciate it.
Thank you very much, Alan.
Thank you for watching. For more information, join us at www.canadianbusinesscollege.com. Thank you.